Hey guys, it's Calvin and this is Shadow of the Colossus for the PS4. Now, I just want to say, in between the first episode and the last episode, I have beaten the game once again 3 times over just to get to the secret garden. And it's surprisingly easy to get to the secret garden in this game, so I might do a video to show you how to do that. It's on the PS2 and the PS3 version, it was actually incredibly difficult, and like you had to work really hard. In this it was just like a matter of like beating the Colossus like 3 times over. And which isn't that difficult, and it's, especially when you beat all the time attacks, you get all the weapons and stuff like that, so it's really not too difficult. I'm still playing in night mode, which should be fun, and I'm not sure if people even want me to continue this, but I just felt like playing some Shadow of the Colossus today, and even though I've already played through this game a couple of times. Now personally, I actually like on my own in the PS3 and the PS2 version. I think I've played the PS3 version more than any other version. Look at this, oh my god. I've played the PS3 version at least like once a month since 2013, I think. Maybe sometimes twice. When it came out, I played it like 5 times in a row because like it's just such an easy game to just play over and over again. Especially since there's like so many like variables that can happen, you know what I mean? Like it's not just like, oh, one playthrough you did this, it's like the next playthrough you do this. It's like it does change a little bit each time, and you can do things in different ways. There's different ways to defeat each Colossus. Oh my god, in night mode you look beautiful. This is Taurus Magnus, I believe is the name. There is another name for it. There's multiple names for these Colossus. Some people just will call it the second Colossus. And honestly, like, if remasters count, if you're talking about like the best music in a video game, I think it'd be really silly to discount this game, even if it is just a remake. I don't know, that's just my opinion anyway. So usually you'd be right in front of him, but like, that is a nice little shortcut, I guess, if you want to go down there. I did say this is going to be a walkthrough, and I'm pretty happy to make it a walkthrough, just to show you like what I would do. So basically I think the best thing you can do is just stand in front of him like this. I actually think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. Everyone has their theories on whether they're boys or girls, but I'm of the opinion that it's that this is a girl. And the reason why I think that is because the voice of Dorman. Oh my god, this is really, really dark. The voice of Dorman, can you guys see this? The voice of Dorman changes each Colossus. You might notice that sometimes it's very feminine. I don't know where I am. Sometimes it's more feminine. Sometimes it's more masculine. And I think that they're kind of trying to tell us, like, are they boys or girls? Okay, we gotta get a little bit airtime here. Okay, you guys can probably see this, because in editing, like, I could see this no problem. But in this darkness, I cannot see a thing. I know where I am even. Apparently apparently Wander's falling. I might as well be blindfolded. Well, no, I guess not exactly blindfolded, but okay, we're going down here to this, and I have my sword out because these things don't show unless you have your sword out. It's so weird because now that I have like the cloak of force and like the mask of strength and stuff like that, like you're able to kill these Colossus in like one hit with those stuff. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Yes. Okay. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? Where the hell am I? Oh my god, this is not good. I hope you guys can see this. I'll up the brightness if you can, if it's too hard to see. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Okay, I'm up here. I'm up here. It's fine. It's fine. Or I could just like down the intensity, I guess, of it. But to be honest, who wants that? Okay, so yeah, after getting that, it's just like a matter of going over to the head. But then again, it's a Colossus, so it doesn't always give us the best thing. Look how beautiful this is! Night mode in some cases really doesn't make sense. I get that it's not like actually like, it's not actually just the night time. Like, I get that. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can just stab away in this guy here. Like, and the sweet spot is don't go too close to the forehead, or else it'll make it really, really difficult. And there we go. That was really funny. By the way, my username for this second account, for my Let's Play account, is the name of a character in Persona 4. Isn't that fucking stupid? Reset Kuchikawa. I just wanted to let you know, guys, it's not a girlfriend. That was such a Michael Scott thing to say. Why did I make that account? Oh, I know why I named that name, actually, because I was playing Persona 5 on the channel, and I was also playing in my own time as well, and I wanted to call it something, like, I was like thinking the name on the spot, and I was like, who's my favorite character in Persona? And I was like, oh, Rize is my favorite character in Persona. 110% is my favorite character. We're not gonna end the video here. I'm not gonna do 1 Colossus per episode. I'm probably gonna do about 3, possibly, depending on the time. I am going away Tuesday, so... which is tomorrow. So, I'm probably gonna record a bunch of stuff today. When me and my friend were younger, when we were playing this, there was a, like, and I'm gonna talk about why I think a lot of the magic is gone, I think, in this video. But I'll talk about it after, Dorman talks. Now, you might have heard there, I think Dorman, as in the male version of Dorman, is already, the male parts of Dorman are talking a little bit louder. Or maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I'm actually insane, but I think there, this is a boy because of the way that Dorman is speaking, and I think it changes. Where's Aggro? If you don't know, Aggro during, in between, segment, like in between, like when you're like resting at one of the... when you're resting at one of the things, these things over here, the save points, Aggro actually travels like the whole world. He just like goes around the place because you're resting. So when you turn off the game, the assumption is that Aggro is still there, just going about the place. She is probably the best companion ever. And it's funny because the 2 most interesting characters in this game to me, Aggro and Mono, are the 2 that say the least. Maybe that's something, that's a lesson that we can all have for video games. And there we go. This was a talking point between me and my friend. You see down there the Colossus is encased in stone. We were wondering about this for a long time, and then, like, of course, it was revealed that I guess they're just vessels for the shadows or the Colossus themselves. Like, the Colossus are not actually things themselves; they're just like vessels that are supposed to contain the shadows. And me and my friend were constantly like, has it been 3 months since he you know, since he got, like, since he killed the Colossus? Has it been like a month? Has it been a couple of weeks? You know, has it been? But then, like, you find out at the end it's actually been like literally like maybe like a couple of hours. He lets him rest wherever he falls for a couple of hours, and he lifts him up and brings him back to where he, I say he, but Dorman is not a boy or a girl. Dorman is a multitude of things. In my other save file, I was actually walking around here, or riding around here, and I went around the other side, and by accident I came over here. We will not be using the sword for any of these bosses because we do not need it. Now, this boss can be tricky. This boss can be extremely tricky. It really can. It all just, like, kind of depends on, like, not RNG, because I feel like you can trick any Colossus into doing what you want, just if you know what you want and what it can do. But that all, like, again, I think it depends on both the game and yourself. I did want to leave this for a bit, before I made the next video. It's not really my thing to, like, burst out a bunch of, like, videos of a video game that comes out really new. It's not really, like, a thing I like to do. By the way, this Colossus' name is Gaius. I think it's... God, I think it's like Tetris Vertus, or Varietas, or Viriatus. I can't remember the exact, like, second name to it. Yeah. And the last one I called Taurus Magnus. It is Taurus Magnus, but it's also, like, Quadratus, I think the name is. So yeah, it's a multitude of names. Multiple names, I should say, not multitude. Multiple. Okay. This is something that... Oh god! See what I mean? Now, there is what I'm talking about. That was completely my fault. I jumped way too early. And I jumped off the side. Shit happens. Well, anyway, I was going to talk about the magic of this video game. And I know it's kind of a silly thing to talk about because a lot of people probably like, Calvin, that's really stupid. To me, the beauty of this video game was when I was younger. Me and my friend would play this game religiously. His brother brought it home and was like, I brought it home because on the cover there was on the cover of, I think there was like the first Colossus Valus, and I think there was like the third one with the 13th one, which is Phalanx. And he saw it and he was kind of like, we have to play this game. And so he brought it home, and then of course his little brother, who was my friend, introduced me to the game, which they had completed the game already. But at that point we like he was letting me guess things, and of course like question things and do stuff like that. And of course I'm a really big fan of the game now, but I think it is my favorite game of all time, and I think I would argue that it is the greatest game of all time. But yeah, I'll talk about it more after this, but... Okay, so I had to go for like a little bit there, but we're back here at the third Colossus, which is Gaius. I genuinely thought that like when they were gonna remake this game that they were gonna do something really silly, like something like unbelievably silly that that kind of didn't make me upset because I wouldn't get upset over a video game like that, but like kind of make me kind of like go, okay, really, that's really stupid. But they didn't. Everything's kind of, the only thing that's kind of stupid is Wonder's face. That's the only thing that's stupid in this game. I think I showed you last time, but it is pretty freaking stupid. Like, and I think it's just because like you have this like not a cool face, but it's like a very unique face to a video game in the original Shadow of the Colossus, and then they just turned him to like a, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look good. The rest of the game looks beautiful. The Colossi look beautiful. Like this looks beautiful. I just don't like his face. Mono looks great for some reason. I don't know why they like paid more attention to Mono. She's a better character, I guess, but. Okay, so I don't really remember all too well how to do this. Not like that, apparently. Okay, if we take one more hit, we're dead. I can never do this properly. Okay, so he's gonna swing at us again, hopefully. I left too early. What I'm gonna do is go to this side. If you hit me there, it's over. Like, if you hit me there, I'm dead. Like, plain and simple, I'm dead. If you hit me there. Okay, he hit me, but it didn't kill. Let's keep running here. So you can do it without breaking off the brace, but it's a little bit more difficult. You just kind of have to stand on that platform there. And, like, hope for the best, I guess. Again, this is night mode, so... I actually haven't... I did beat this boss, I think, in a night mode. I think I tried it out in night mode. It does look very pretty. Night mode in general is like really pretty. Some of the filters in the game are really fantastic. I think when I was talking about magic, one of the weirdest things for me was seeing like I know it's just the way the world is, and I sound like such a little douche, and I don't understand it as well. But like when like I saw people getting review copies from people playing it early, and I was just like, okay, the secrets are gonna be gone in the first week. Like people are gonna be able to like, I know for a fact that like. I'm gonna see a video with like review copy provided by PlayStation, and someone's gonna upload all lizard locations, or someone's gonna do that silly video that someone always does, like Shadow of the Colossus explained. That was the wrong place to stab. And like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of oh my god, I'm stabbing the steel part. I feel like it's kind of like Dark Souls. It's like It's no longer just like a community effort. It's like you can't even play the game on the first day without someone being like, man, how could you not know this? You know? Which I'm not a big fan of at all. What was great about Shadow of the Colossus, it was me and like my friend and his cousin were just constantly just figuring out stuff one by one, and like now you can just look up a YouTube video for it. I know that's the lay of the land and I shouldn't be too upset about it because it's kind of silly to be upset about that stuff. But I just think you should leave some mystery for yourself. And here's me playing the game of course, so. Oh my god, I keep stabbing in the wrong. This is embarrassing. There we go. Now we got you. Now we got you, Gaius. Gaius. Okay, Gaius, we're gonna have a problem here. Okay, do you want to lift me back up, Gaius? I think I just have a general issue with the tall colossi in this game. They're always mean to me. They're always just like horrible to me. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. There is a trick to doing this pretty fast, though. I'm not blaming night mode, but it is putting me off a little bit. Is that halfway down yet? It's not quite halfway down, is it? No, it's not. I get it, guys. You're so cool. You're so badass. I did also learn something as well from, I guess the new release of Shadow of the Colossus, because like, really it was kind of like this thing that lay dormant, I think, amongst a bunch of like fans who just kept playing the games. Kept playing the game. I should say games because like eco as well is another thing. But one of the things that I feel like lay dormant was I forgot how people romanticized a few of these colossi as being like the best in the game. The 13th one especially. And like, here's the thing, if that's your favorite one, that's great. I just don't even think it's in the top 10. I sound like such a little bitch right now. I don't even think it's in the top 10. I actually think like if I was ranking the two lowest colossus in this game, it would be number, or the last three, the final three. If I put in like in order of what like I think are the best, it would be this one, number 13, and number 9 would be the final three, the ones I think that aren't as good as the other ones. Not that they're not great, and I think the boss battles are amazing. They don't give you enough time to jump off this thing. Oh, do they? No, of course, never.